Hey, what's going on out there? YouTube family, this is Simulator here representing Team JVS. I'm back here again for another review for Sword Art Online. This is the final review. This is the finale. This is actually the finale, technically episode 23, but it's technically also episode 47 of Sword Art Online Alicization, War of the Underworld, Part 2. And the name of this one was called A New World. Now, the episode started off like, I knew from the last episode that, you know, Alice, she was like, I need to talk to my other boo. Like, I need to talk to Kirito. And Kirito was breaking down emotionally. The last episode was amazing. This episode, it solidified how much Alice depends on Kirito as much as Kirito depends on protecting and serving and doing the right thing. And I loved all of their social interactions between Kirito and Alice were great. This is the problem that I have with this whole entire thing. And I've had the problem, honestly, since when Kirito was in the catatonic state and Alice started just kind of sleeping with him. Like, not really sleeping with him, but like sleeping beside him. And then the moment where she was kind of like, you know, if I let my whole self be, you know, would you come back to, you know, to your senses or whatever. It's been this eluded, like, real relational kind of connection that they have. And I was like, bro, we need some resolution now at this point. Like, you can't keep stringing us along. Like, he's been doing this, bro. Like, he did. Technically, even Sonone kind of like she showed signs that she's in love with this man too. And it's like, Kirito always finds a way of dodging conversational bullets. And the girls that really do love and care about him, they care about him so much they don't want to really kind of push that boundary. I was kind of like, yo, Alice was like, look, like she was really straightforward with everything. Matter of fact, like that whole scene where she went to his room, I was like, all right, there's no escape from him this time. There is no escape. And he was like, yeah, you kind of dressed inappropriate. I was like, oh man, he still, like the only thing that kind of like gave me some semblance of hint was when, what happened? She hugged him later on down the line after the conversation with the dad and the mom. That was the first real conversation I've heard with Kirito, Kazuto, and his parents. Like, it was really like, but they are, you know, strict and to the point, specifically the dad, but they are beyond proud and know exactly who their son is. It's just so weird because this is the first time I'm actually seeing them. And this would be weird, this is the last episode, you know, of the season. I thought of the series initially, but I'll get to that in a second. And when they had this moment where they embraced, like, brother, look, they played up this whole Alice and Kirito for the long game. And to be quite honest with you, Kirito lived 200 years with Asuna, so it's like, what you gonna do? Like, I mean, it's evident that Alice knows exactly how she feels, what she needs, but the way they wrote her, she didn't, you know, just be straight up with it. And so the moment when they hugged the last time, and like, you know, she got to understand she got to go back to her home world, like, he asked, like, can Asuna come? And I was like, first off, bro, in the real world, you don't ask questions like that unless you are perpetuating or even like presuming that you got something going on with this other person. And like, I don't want to be that dude, but like, he asked her permission instead of like, yo, yeah, I just want to make sure, yeah, Austin and I, we're gonna come in. Like, nah, he was like, he knew, he's self-aware enough to know how Alice feels. That's what I'm trying to say. And like, and her little eyebrow like shook it up, and she was like, yeah, okay. And like, now this is where it gets crazy. When they get to the world, they are in space. And like, I was like, what is going on? And then you see these two pilots, you know, piloting around outer space, you know, out of the, above the stratosphere. And like, there's this monster in space, and I was like, what the heck is going on? And like, I was like, yo, I don't even know what kind of world this is anymore. And I was loving it. And then when they saw what they could do, and what people they were, I was like, yo, this is amazing. Now, the weird thing is that the two individuals, I think, and I might be wrong, I think that those are the understudies of Yu-Gi-Oh! And Kirito, right? Because, like, one of them, they were, like, looking next to Kirito and they recognized, like, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! To the side. And I was like, wait, how does that work? 200 years go by, how are they still looking the same exact way? Like, how old are they really? You know what I'm saying? So, I'm assuming that folks don't age, but it just doesn't make sense because there has to be a progression of people getting older because that's what happened with Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Got older. So I don't know. I really don't know what's the lifespan, life cycle of any of these characters. There's so many questions that I have. But these are all good questions. Again, the only thing that took me off about this episode was great. It was a great finale. And then the end titles kind of allude that this story is going to continue into a intergalactic or inter-intelligence war, whatever that means. I haven't read the light novel, so I don't know enough to know what that actually means, but I'm here for it. Give me more storyline. Give me more. But I was kind of like, besides myself when it came to Kirito and this whole Alice situation, because the whole entire time, this man ain't said nothing about Alice. Like, about Asuna, and I was like, yo, Asuna, you a real trusting girlfriend to not, like, question this man got this whole robot over at his crib, and I don't know, bro, like, I don't know what, I don't know. It was moments in this season / this whole arc that I questioned, Kirito, maybe you might have actual, like, feelings too. Like, you know, like, normally Kirito kind of plays off certain things, but this one was completely different. Like, it was deeper than the whole Sinnoh situation, definitely deeper than the Susa situation, but I was like, no. Y'all let me know in the comment section below. Will you think there was something going on between Kirito and Asa? Will there be, not Kirito and Asa, Kirito and Alice, will there be something going on in the long run? I'm just really curious. I know for a fact how that woman feels, but I'm curious to see if it ever be reciprocated or in what way would that even work. But yeah, talk to you guys later. Keep it a lot. JVS, we ain't gonna stop. Peace, guys. の香り